Hello, and welcome to this Podcasting 101 tutorial, Importing Audio into Audacity from the Harold L. Drimmer Library at Westchester Community College. Our previous videos covered good practices for creating a basic podcast and useful editing tools and sound quality adjustments. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to import audio files into our project, either clips from our classmates, recorded interviews with experts, or a music file to play in the background to give our recording that finishing touch. The import function is used to add MP3 and other files into Audacity. If the file you'd like to import requires extensive editing, it may be best to open it as a separate Audacity project and work on it there. When editing is complete, you can bring the audio or audio clips over to the main project. When incorporating interview material to your project, be sure to have the interviewee sign a consent form. See our Podcasting 101 Getting Started video for additional information and a link to a sample interview release form. If you'd like to incorporate background music, there are plenty of streaming services, including YouTube and SoundCloud, offering royalty-free and copyright-free music. Avoid future headaches by steering clear of adding commercial music to your project. See the Sound Quality in Audacity tutorial for instructions on how to adjust the volume of individual tracks in a project. To import an MP3 file, go to File, Import, Audio. Locate the file on your computer and then click Open. The imported file will be added to a new track layer beginning at the 0-second mark. On occasion, Audacity may not recognize the file. If this happens, try dragging and dropping the file onto the project window. Sometimes Audacity will still not recognize the file. In this case, we'll need to convert it to a WAV file and try importing it again. There are many free audio and video conversion apps available on the internet. Here we're using the VLC converter from Videolan, which you may recognize by its icon. If you choose to use a different site, you should read the fine print as they may retain your files in exchange for the conversion service. If you don't already have the app, go to videolan.org and install it. In the VLC Media Player navigation bar, go to File, then Convert Stream. You can drag and drop your file into the window or click Open Media and then browse and navigate to your file, and click Open to add it. Under Choose Profile, use the drop-down and look for Audio CD. Audio CD will convert to a WAV file. Under Choose Destination, pick Save as File, and then browse and give your file a name and select where to save it. Then click Save Again to save the file. If you're using a campus computer, the VLC Media Player should already be installed. It may be under Videolan in the Start menu. The window may look a little different than shown above, but the steps are similar. Add the file. Use the drop-down to select Convert. Change the profile to Audio CD. Then browse to a folder for saving the new file. Here, the destination file window will include the old file name and extension. Be sure to delete the old file extension. Click Save to save the new file name and folder, and then Start to convert. If you've recorded your narration or an interview in Zoom, an audio file in M4A format will be saved in addition to the video file in the meeting folder. We can use the VLC Media Player to convert these files into WAV files or to extract the audio from another video file. We'll go back to Audacity and import these new WAV files into our project. Hopefully, there won't be any further problems. Audacity will accept other file formats with additional plugins, but unless you plan to start podcasting on a regular basis, it's probably not worth the effort to install them. If you are interested, see the Audacity support page on installing the FFmpeg library at support.audacityteam.com. www.audacity.org. In addition to importing outside audio, you may want to reuse a clip from another Audacity project or incorporate your classmate's recording. While you cannot use import to bring over one AUP3 file into another, you can simply copy and paste a clip or clips from one project window into the other. To do so, click on the handle of the desired clip to highlight it and use your computer's copy and paste shortcuts to copy. Then click into a spot in the track layer where you'd like the clip to begin and paste. You can also copy clips into the same project if you'd like them to repeat. Make sure there's enough room to do so. As always, remember after making any changes to save as a new AUP3 project. When our project's complete, we'll go to File, Export, and export it as an MP3 file. Now we have a file that can be shared and played on most devices. The MP3 format will combine all our clips, layers, and tracks together. In this video, we've covered how to import MP3 files into our Audacity project. On occasion, we'll have to convert our clips into WAV files to successfully import them. The VLC Media Player is a free open source service that easily allows us to convert audio files into various formats, along with extracting audio from videos. If we decide to create podcasts on a regular basis, the FFmpeg library plugin may be something to look into. While we cannot open one Audacity project into a different one, we can simply copy and paste clips from one project window into the other. When we do add outside material, we should be sure we have permission to do so. For additional help with importing files, see the Audacity Help Manual at manual.audacityteam.org. If you have questions about anything covered in this video, please visit us at answers.sunywcc.edu to get help from me and the other librarians, or to browse the library FAQs for additional help. You can also call or text us when the library is open. This is the end of our Importing Audio with Audacity podcasting tutorial.